When you did on board. No, one off. The Lilithe kills the Desolator, but then I've gone to 12. Oh no, he had Overload. Yeah, of course, BBS every turn. Right, we've finally drawn a Vellum Scry. This is good. Got Blood Echoes as well. Don't think I want those this early stage though. So Zora on the Monotile plus Demonic Lure, my opponent's 1-drop might be a good idea. Vorpal isn't so great in the opening hand. Nor's this, I suppose. The Vellum Scry is probably better. The Blood Echoes is more situational. Double Zor could be alright, I guess. It's not amazing. The winner of this game was EMP. Oh, duh. Yeah, of course. Like, definitely that was very good. But also, I mean, the winner of the game was me not drawing one of these. I think if I'd had a Vellum Scry, I would have been able to... Hey! I would have been able to come back a little bit. Alright, let's see if we can draw our own Lurking Fear. No. Sarlacc, though. Is that better than Double Zor? Like, probably. Yeah, these are just going to die straight away. Whereas the Sarlacc actually stays in play and lets me cast stuff. Vellum Scry. Why Zor over Operant? I've got both. I've defended EMP with the same logic, but it's kind of lazy design to just allow an overpowered EMP to keep other overpowered decks in check instead of nerfing everything. I disagree with that. I think you have to have, like, there's always going to be some cards that are powerful, and I actually think that Duelyst has a very high density of playable, powerful cards. Like, there's some that are clearly the top dogs, but, like, honestly, there's a surprising amount of good stuff in this game that, like, nice. Let's get that Desolator back where it belongs. This hand, though, is terrible. Operant's not bad. So we can spam out cards now, I guess. And, we'll take this Molotov first. Hopefully set up for some scrying. I'm going to make this attack first in case Sarlacc lands near this monotile, allowing me to play something on it directly. But I think I will move. These are just going to punch my opponent in the face for no real benefit, but... Is it worth running a Thunderhorn meta? Probably not, actually, to be honest. I should probably cut these. Get some Azerhorn Shamans in. EMP just makes me want to never play anything but top tier decks. Playing a cool deck and finally having a cool thing working and then 75% of the time opponent ends the game with EMP is so frustrating. Yeah. I mean, you can apply that argument to like so many cards though, right? Like any AoE, a lot of point removal, even just like people killing you, right? Like Phoenix Fire. It is... don't get me wrong, I sympathize. Like, but what you're actually looking for there is just a lower powered environment in general, because there's always going to be something like that. There's always going to be some AoE answer or some kind of card that, like, I think honestly the main awkward thing with EMP, like at least for me personally, I just forget to play around it a lot. Oh no, from your action bar. I mean, we can make each of us draw one card, which can be really good if she's going to play Desolator this turn. Yeah, I was going to get milled anyway. No, she's bouncing it. Okay, sure. Oh, so she's got two Desolators in hand, because that one was discounted. Healing Mystic. What do we get? What do we get? Okay. that's maybe spicy. Right. Where do we start? Reaper of the Nine Moons sounds kind of good here, because she's playing Lurking Fear as well, so we could potentially steal like a Desolator. Second Sarlacc. We can do Sarlacc Seismoid, but it doesn't really achieve much. I do need to empty cards out of my hand so I can cast this Vellum Scry, find a Lurking Fear, and go off. So let's think about that. No, bad Sarlacc. This is literally just going to die for free. Maybe I should just replace it. No, that's fine. It deals 3 damage. That's not nothing. Although my opponent has Desolator active and I don't. But there's only so much she can do it. Like if she plays it next turn... No, she'll play it and kill this, so I can't mill her. Do I trade? It's too risky. Where are we? EMP is Duelyst's version of Deathwing. No, not really. Like, dispelling things is a lot different from actually killing them. It's still a really powerful card, but like, there's a ton of stuff that it doesn't do. And even then, like, if I'd drawn Blood Echoes, or, you know, maybe I was playing Shadow Dancer or something, I would still have been able to replenish my supply of stuff. Ooh, that's awkward. I might have to punish this obelisk. Maybe I can probably risk 1 dervish hit. Right, you're doing nothing. All I've got is punish. I guess attack, punish, and then Venom Scry is a line of play. Yeah. We got some good cards. Still no actual Lurking Fears, but we got some good cards. I'm going to attack Maehv rather than the Grimes, so that Grimes doesn't die when it hits me. I should just make EMP 5/5. It already does too much. No, I disagree. I actually like that there's like this big impactful unit that does... I mean, it could probably stand to be an 8/8, but you know, I actually wouldn't want to make it too small because it's nice to have a big, impactful, powerful unit that actually, like, it counters... So the problem with playing cards like Ephemeral Shroud and Lightbender is that you're going down a card in order to get an effect that doesn't fully remove what your opponent's doing most of the time. The nice thing about EMP is that the 9/9 body is still worth a card, regardless of the situation. Okay, so hopefully... Oh no, she's got a thing to do. So we can't mill her by killing this. God, this is awkward. At least we've got our own Desolator now, so we can try and keep up on the Desolator wars, but we're a bit too far behind already. Having hit 0 Lurking Fears is awkward. Maybe the Vorpal's better than Klaxon here, because it threatens more damage and you get all the Wraithlings, whereas the Creep Tiles don't do anything. This doesn't do anything. No! Okay, let's cut those Zors. That's useless. Yeah, I think we're in the Vorpal business. Kill this. Activate the BBS first, so it has greater chance of body blocking. And then... which one am I most interested in blocking off? Doesn't really matter. The Desolator Wars is a pretty cool title for a movie or game. It's actually already the title of one of my highlights. EMP should discard your entire hand. There it is. No! That's boring. Like, powerful, impactful cards have a place in this game, especially when those powerful, impactful cards are able to neuter, but not actually kill other people's powerful, impactful cards. Like, the thing with EMP is that you spend your entire turn playing it, and you don't feel bad for spending your entire turn playing it, because you get a 9/9, right? Like, even if there's no board, the card still does something. So if you're playing against a deck with no minions, the card still does something. Like, if you're playing against bloody Mantra and they're just hiding in the corner, you can blow up their Crescent Spare and develop a 9/9. And that's good. Like, you feel good about yourself. You feel good about that play, and it's an effective play, right? Oh no! Getting wrecked here. But the... where was I going with this? Yeah, EMP. But the thing is that when you get EMP'd by your opponent, you still, like, they spend their entire turn casting it, and then you still have a bunch of stuff in play. Like, if you're playing Arcanists and you've got 3 Arcanists out, you still have 3 Arcanists afterwards. Like, they're not, you know, good Arcanists anymore, but they're Arcanists. I'm pretty happy with my opponent using a card on that, I guess. Although I'm not sure it matters, because I think we're going to die anyway. Yeah, she's going for the attack there. Please be bad. Okay, it's bad. Thank God. It was just a Deathwing joke. Oh, I know. Ah! I mean, if one of these spawns nearby, we can use Punish to get rid... It spawned on the tile! Oh my god! It prevented the resummon. Because the Wraithling spawned on the tile. That's incredible. Oh, I wish I had Shadow Dancer in this deck now. Maybe I should have put it in. So what do I do here? Klaxon or Desolator? Well, let's replace this. No, this, because this card is worse. Finally! Oh my god, I can do stuff. Okay, so let's kill this. I'm going to retreat a little. Missequence there, actually. I should have attacked with Sarlacc after playing this. In case it spawned on the tile I want to play the Duelyst on. Get this in here. Just going to go face with these. I doubt she's playing much AoE, but... although they're not useless for trading, I don't massively need them right now. I think. Maybe that's greedy. Okay. We got there. Wow, that, I guess I would have been able to punish it. So the Wraithling spawning there wasn't that big of a deal, but it did allow me to deploy the Desolator as well as the Duelyst this turn. And finally drawing Lurking Fear is nice, because now the deck's on the money. Little telefragged, I like it. Most of my decks contain minions that require their abilities and or buffs, especially Songhai. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, like EMP is a good card, but a Master Spell is an effect you can play around, and you still have, like, if you have Trinity Wing in your hand, you still have Arcanists in play. Whereas if your opponent played like Circle of Desiccation instead, your stuff all dies. But then, like, yeah, they didn't dispel anything. They don't have a 9/9, but like, now you've got to start from scratch again. It's a different thing. I prefer that the game have some removal in that is actually good, that doesn't actually take away your opponent's board entirely. I think that's such a big, like, common part of Duelyst, where a lot of the time you're just trying to kill everything your opponent has ever, because otherwise you'll get wrecked. And I think EMP moves away from that, and I appreciate it for it. Right. We need to get rid of this, and we need to play Klaxon. I think I can punish this instead of Ritual Banishing in order to Shadow Spawn, which saves a mana and protects me. And we have to win the game sharpish, because I'm going to die. So let's kill that. I'm going to go face with this, I think. Make some Wraithlings. Go face. Oh wait, this costs 5, not 6. Move some Wraithlings. And hope that's good enough. We got a 2 with just the pair of Desolators. But she can't play 3 of them in one turn, so she needs a Void Pulse or something. Which is not that likely to be in her deck, because she's playing Lurking Fear, and that takes up a lot of slots. There we go. Whew. That was a close one. Turn 1 Lurking Fear against turn 10 Lurking Fear.